I'm currently working on continuously improving. So when I don't know words, I ask questions and ask people around me if I need help on work. So if I don't know something in another class, like math or something, I know to ask other people, and so I can, instead of just giving up, I can keep working on it and figure out how to do it. It helps me solve problems too.
I'm currently working on the persistence mindset, which is basically not giving up even when you fail and just persisting until you really get it right. Persistence is essential to learning anything really, because if you give up and you stop learning, then you're never really going to get to it. So you really have to just keep trying until you really get there.
What activities in our class help you work on your persistence?
Definitely workstation day, because as much as you want to stop, when it gets to about 10 minutes in, you have to keep going, or else you'll suffer in the end, because you're only hurting yourself in your grade.
I'm working on persisting, right? Because I usually I'm trying not to give up when I don't do something correct, but instead I ask for help.
And what activities and tasks in class are helping you to get better at that?
When we're doing the collaboration groups, like on Wednesdays, because we collaborate, and when someone doesn't get something, we usually help them, or we help each other to solve the problem, or help if you can't pronounce a word or if you can't spell something.
The one that I'm currently working on, and the one that I'm gonna try to continue to focus on for the rest of my life on it, honestly, is the continuous learning. And I find it really important because it's really important to acknowledge what you don't know to become better. And it's really applicable in the sense that where I'm learning Spanish, there's lots of things that I don't understand, and then I have to acknowledge that I don't know it and ask for help, and then I'll understand it on a deeper level than if I just kind of picked it up and I got a translation. Sometimes when somebody in my group doesn't understand exactly what to do, I explain it to them, and I'll help them out, give them translations and things, and I'll have to explain myself, and that'll help me understand those things on a deeper level. Personally, I work at a restaurant with a lot of Spanish-speaking people, and being a continuous kind of learner helps me acknowledge the things that I don't know, and it helps me grasp new concepts and different words a lot better than it would if I didn't really focus on continuous learning.
I'm working on taking risks because I know that I can try harder in what I have to offer, and even if I fail, I can always try harder. I'm working on this because I feel like I have a lot to offer, and at times, even if I don't add it in and I fail, I want to add more and try harder in my work. So when I draw, I sometimes fail and I do another rough draft, and it shows that I improved and that I can really do better on the next one.
Managing impulsivity, because I am very impulsive. Everything I do is impulsive. I want to start thinking about my actions before I do them, because I've been put in situations where I just kind of went with my first thought and I didn't, and that wasn't very good. I'm gonna have to start developing thoughts instead of just going with the first thing that comes to my mind, and wanting and actually think about how I talk to people and what I do, what plans I make, and things like that.
I would say I'm working on thinking about our thinking, which is metacognition. I'm always trying to speed up, not necessarily speed up, but be efficient in the way that I think about what I'm doing. Because if I'm more time efficient, I can get more done, and then I have more free time, and then I get more optimized. It helps me with homework from not only this class, my history, my English, all of my classes, and it also helps me with things I can do at home, like chores or playing the guitar, which I brought, but I have time to do that, and I have time to do DMV, and I just make a timer, and I get so much more done.
There's so many that I'm working on, but the main habit I chose was listening to others, because sometimes I talk while others are talking. So I'm trying to improve on that one, because it's disrespectful to others when they're talking, and if I learn how to listen carefully, it's gonna help me be successful in other classes. It's gonna help me be successful in other classes, because if I pay attention to the teacher and I clearly listen to all the instructions, I'm probably gonna get like a high score on whatever the project or assignment is.
Taking responsible risks. I feel like I'm someone that doesn't really like to take a lot of risks because I'm scared that it will affect my grade in some way. But I feel like I need to take more risks so that I can learn a lot more and like really open my mindset and not staying inside the box, really trying to open my mindset. It can help you not stay so closed-minded, because when you're in a work environment, even at school, even when you're out of school, you need to like not be so closed-minded and really try to understand other people's perspectives and take risks to have new ideas and try new things.